Welcome to One Question at a Time, the TSI series. Question number 220. Some values of f of x are given in the following table. What expressions gives f of x? So, first of all, and we know that this is the linear equations or functions, so the graph will look like this. This one, this type is the absolute value. So it will have the V shape. So if we plot those points on the graph, it's going to look like this. And as you know, there's no way that you will have only one directions like this, because on this side it's go like this. So it's have the V shape. So you can eliminate the linear choices. And by looking at this, you see that you have the negative value of x, two value of x with the same value of f of x or y value. That's what happened is you will see it look like this. See that right here? A two value of x given the same value of y. Now, the second part is you checking for the y-intercept. Y-intercept is when x equals 0. So here x equals 0. So this is your y-intercept. So in that 2, B and C, when you plug in x equals 0, which one gives you the value of 2? Both of them, right? Because 0 add 2 is 2, but absolute value make it positive 2. Also 0 minus 2 is negative 2, but inside absolute value it's going to be 2 as well. So we can try to find the x-intercept. X-intercept is when y value equals 0. Okay, so we'll do f of x will be equal 0 now. So which one will make f of x equal 0 when you plug in the negative 2 inside? So for B, you will have absolute value of negative 2 add 2. This is absolute value of 0, that is 0. So f of x equals 0 here. So B is the correct answer. And then for C, to making sure we check it as well. So we have negative 2 minus 2, absolute value, that negative 4, that is 4. And this is different from 0. So B is the correct answer. Also, we can thinking different way in that if we have the y-intercept is 2, so with the linear you will have x plus 2, because we have the linear formula as y equal mx plus b. So because b right here is the y-intercept, you will have y equal mx plus 2. So anything plus 2 That should be the right answer. So in that case, okay, let me write A, B, C, D here. In that case, you can eliminate part A because it have the negative right here, and C because it have the negative right there. Okay, and then you can use the shape of the linear graph and absolute value graph. That is, the linear is just the line, and then the absolute value graph is the V shape. Okay, so it's have like the two value of x given the same value of y. In that case, you can eliminate D, and then you got B left over. It's the correct answer. Thank you for participating in this series, and see you next time.